When they aren't attending fancy parties with finger food trays or trying the latest gourmet sushi bar, what do celebrities eat? From weird quirks to disgusting treats, some of the biggest names in entertainment follow some of the strangest diets. Browse this list of famous people with bizarre eating habits. Carrie went through a phase of only eating purple foods for 3 days of the week. Think eggplant, cabbage, and plums. In 2011, the Facebook CEO only consumed meat that he had killed himself. Catherine Zeta-Jones. The Chicago star cleans her teeth with strawberry puree. Before writing, the iconic horror author always eats a slice of cheesecake. The famed artist was known for eating entire birthday cakes by himself and would often forego steak dinners for bread with jam. The famed millionaire had very specific instructions for his meals. He once demanded his kitchen staff give him 12 peas that were all the exact same size. The king took dining very seriously. He had hired kitchen staff working 24/7 and even had CCTV installed so he could watch them work. He also required his food be cut up into bite-sized portions. The actress-turned-entrepreneur adds pink Himalayan sea salt to her drinking water. Zellweger has been reported to snack on ice cubes throughout the day to trick her body into thinking she's eating. She's over 40 years old, but the Oscar-winning actress likes to eat baby food for breakfast and lunch, according to StoryPic. The Playboy founder only trusted food that was prepared inside his mansion, even if he went out to a restaurant. Tegan does the unthinkable. She licks the seasoning off of chips and puts them back in the bag. All of the flavor, none of the carbs, she told the Daily Mail. Jolie likes to fill her diet with creepy crawly creatures. She and her family eat everything from cockroaches to crickets and tarantulas. Trump is very particular about how well done his food is cooked. From eggs to a choice steak, he requires it to be cooked all the way through. The Shake It Off singer-songwriter is partial to a glass of lavender lemonade now and again. The national treasure actor won't eat pork because he doesn't think pigs have dignified sex. J. Lo has very particular specifications when it comes to her morning cup of joe. She insists on stirring her coffee counterclockwise. In his early days of computer programming, Bill Gates would consume a lot of Tang, in powdered form, according to Business Insider. The Twitter CEO recently opened up about his extremely limited diet. He apparently only eats one meal a day, at dinner, during the week, and fasts from Friday evening to Sunday, only drinking water. As a result of a variety of childhood allergies, former Beatle Ringo Starr has never eaten pizza, according to Ripley's. The politician can handle some serious spice. A former aide was quoted saying, "There was not a day or minute that went by that we didn't have a full plate of raw jalapenos. She ate them like potato chips." The iconic musician consumed a lot of laxatives. Apparently his favorite brand was Swiss Chris. The first U.S. president had quite the sweet tooth. According to the book, What the Great Ate, A Curious History of Food and Fame, in the summer of 1790 Washington spent $200 on ice cream alone. You may not want to take this pop star on a movie date. Gomez likes her popcorn, Texas style, with pickle juice and Tabasco sauce. Paltrow suggests a detox menu that cuts out dairy, grains with gluten, meat, shellfish, anything processed, including all soy products, fatty nuts, nightshades, potatoes, tomatoes, peppers, and eggplant, condiments, sugar, alcohol, caffeine, and soda, points out Marie Claire. The tennis ace eats grass after winning. After a match against Rafael Nadal, he fell to his knees and started eating the court. "I felt like an animal. I wanted to see how it tastes. It tastes good," he said. Steve Jobs once only ate carrots for weeks at a time. So much so that his skin actually turned orange. Fergie, as well as a few other celebrities, start every single day with a shot of apple cider vinegar. Purportedly touted by the reality TV personality and socialite, the ketogenic diet provides a low-carb, high in fat, moderate protein diet, but is low on fiber, vital for gut health. Tebow told Delish that he starts every day with a cup of half regular and half decaf coffee, along with some butter, a tap of heavy organic whipping cream, unsweetened almond milk, and a few drops of English toffee-flavored stevia. Whether he's Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, or Brother Love, the rapper recently confessed to eating applesauce with every meal, according to People. The actress admits to eating in the shower. Among other food, she snacks on chicken and enjoys the odd cup of coffee, as reported by Delish. The UFC heavyweight champion's secret weapon was drinking his own urine. He once explained, "I drink my urine every morning like a natural medicine." Regardless of being a titan of engineering, Henry Ford had bizarre dining habits. He reportedly ate weeds, which he referred to as roadside greens. Despite his impressive Michelin credentials, the MasterChef host does not indulge in long lunches or elaborate dinners. Instead, he eats 5 small portions of food a day. Livestrong reported that Victoria Beckham is an advocate of the 5 hands diet, 5 palm-sized portions of high-protein items like scrambled eggs, goji berries, nuts, and smoked salmon. The Marie Antoinette actress swears by the PH diet. She eats lots of green vegetables rather than acid-forming foods like meat and dairy to alkalize her body. Madonna has previously followed a macrobiotic diet of fruit, vegetables, whole grains, and soy products. Apparently, the celebrated naturalist liked to taste test the animals he collected and munched on armadillo, rhea, and iguana, among other exotic beasts. The famed businessman drinks at least 5 cans of Diet Coke per day, he explained to Fortune. The legendary actress regularly ate just 2 raw eggs whipped with warm milk for breakfast. The great genius loved mushrooms and eggs but was once caught munching on a grasshopper, washing it down with celery punch. The boxer, pictured, right, supposedly sipped cow's blood before a fight, claims CBS while reviewing What the Great Ate, A Curious History of Food and Fame. According to Running Magazine, the Jamaican sprinter and Olympic champion feasted on as many as 100 chicken McNuggets per day during the 2008 Olympics. The great British wartime leader enjoyed 2 breakfasts, poached egg, toast, jam, butter, coffee, milk, and cold meats. His second helping, grapefruit with fresh orange and a whiskey soda. The US president was a ketchup fan, and rarely ate anything without it. He was especially fond of cottage cheese with ketchup. Beethoven was very fussy about his soup. His favorite was mushy bread soup, consumed every Thursday with 10 large eggs mixed into the broth. Talking to Health, the Czech supermodel and founder of the Happy Hearts Fund once ate a diet of carrots, tomatoes, and seafood. Her palms turned yellow. The 30th US president was famous around the White House for his constant snacking. He would hang out in the storage room feasting on pickles, jams, and jellies. The Glee and CSI, New York actress is a vegetarian. Nothing wrong with that. But she has a real problem with foods touching each other on the plate, notes ET Online. The legendary baseball player had a huge appetite. For breakfast, he'd consume half a dozen eggs, a porterhouse steak, and potatoes chased down by a quart-sized mug of bourbon and ginger ale. Apparently, the Big Little Lies actress includes clay in her detox lifestyle, reports The Independent. The singer of One Direction fame drinks bulletproof coffee, a staple of the paleo and keto diets. He stirs butter and coconut oil into his morning brew. The German fashion designer was known for some bizarre habits, including drinking plentiful amounts of Diet Coke during the day. Check out these other bizarre and dangerous dieting fads throughout history.